I remember 3 months ago when I first opened this Glenmorangie Tale of Tokyo, and I found that the Mizunara was a little too much. I have become less and less a fan of Mizunara as time went on from when I was really pursuing it 5 years ago. Um, when I went to Scotland and I was asking for um, Glendalough 13 Mizunara cask, just because I was pursuing Mizunara. It was all the rage back then. Yeah, it seemed to be all the rage last year too at the Premium Spirit release when the people ahead of me in line were going for this. And of course, by the time I got to the front of the line and I got into the store, there was none left for me. So I couldn't even see what all the hype was about. So what I did was I ordered a bottle from Alberta just to see what all the fuss was about. And I found that there was a little bit too much of the Mizunara influence at the time. A little too much of that Japanese spicy stuff. Now, I was always under the impression that a Japanese style blend of whiskey should have nothing really sticking out. It should be just harmonious and subdued and subtle. Going by the nose now, I get some of the Mizunara, yes. It's definitely there, but it's not in my face. It smells all right. It gives the whiskey a little bit of character that it would not have otherwise. What else does it say? Highland single malt Scotch whiskey. Marriage of whiskey aged in Mizunara, bourbon, and sherry casks. So it's got a little bit of everything. And you would think that with those three influences, nothing would really stick out. It would be a harmonious blend, which to me it didn't appear to be when I first tried it 3 months ago. But now the bottle is a good halfway down, and I've had a few pulls from it. And I noticed that it was mellowing with time as I was enjoying it. Now the nose has some Mizunara, and I'm getting a little bit of the red fruits, but not that much. The Mizunara still dominates. That specific, strange oak note that you don't get from anything else but Mizunara. It's not unpleasant. I'm going to cleanse my palate from the last thing I had. All right. Okay. Now, I'm not getting so much the ex-bourbon, but I'm getting a mixture of the Mizunara. It's definitely there, but it doesn't dominate so much. I think there's a nice balance between the sherry casks and the Mizunara oak. It's interesting now. Mm. It has legs. It has viscosity. The balance between the dark red ripe fruits, things like currants and raisins and figs and dates and prunes, balances the Mizunara now. That bitey, woody, sappy Mizunara kind of flavor. Those two influences overpower the ex-bourbon barrels that were used in the maturation of this. But now the balance is there. It used to be tipped much more towards the Mizunara, but the Mizunara has mellowed with time over those 3 months that it was sitting open and the whiskey was interacting with the air. A bit of oxidation. Yeah, this has improved it a lot. This has made the Glenmorangie Tale of Tokyo a much more pleasant dram. Okay, so you gotta wait a little bit to get the best of it, in my opinion, but it's not too late. I can enjoy this dram from now on until it's empty. And by that time, I may be sad to see it go, because it is pleasant right now. I'm enjoying the nose. A little bit of dark, ripe fruits. A little bit of dried fruits, stewed fruits. That unmistakable Mizunara oaky tang. The only thing that seems to be missing right now is the influence of the bourbon barrel, but I'm not complaining about that. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Look who's come to join us.
Oh, what? You already tasting?
Oh, yeah. I'm on my third right now.
Oh, Jesus.
And somebody's calling you.
Oh.
I guess you're not answering it?
No, my phone died.
Oh.
My phone always dies.
So plug it in.
The worst of the times.
Do you know who called?
Yep, I sure do.
Oh, but you need to plug it in to call back.
I guess so. You go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just about done, actually. This is getting better. And it might still get better as we get to the end of the bottle. So, slanchava and kanpai.
Food Quig.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Quig.
Dude, quick.
Yeah.